Welcome to Dog Star Tarot. Today's reading is for the collective, and this one is for the Earth signs. Yeah, Earth signs. And this is for the super new moon eclipse in Aries. Okay, time to take action. Okay, and because we've got an eclipse, okay, time for powerful change. Okay, just put those there where you can see them. Right, so this is a chance for all of us for a fresh start, new beginnings, and whatever you're dreaming of or whatever you want to do, there is an opportunity for you to have a new start. Okay, be courageous and chase after your dreams, because whatever happens is going to be supercharged because of this new moon eclipse energy. Okay, so it's time to set your intentions for the next 12 months. And also just to note that Mercury is retrograde in Aries, okay, which means that there is a possibility that something might come to the fore from your past, okay, that you might need to reconsider or you may need to let go of. Okay, so before I pull cards for you, I'm just going to read from the Moonology Diary by Yasmin Boland. It's this book. Just going to look at which house which house the moon's in for you, and I'm going to start with Capricorn. Okay, so the moon is in your 4th house for the new moon, and this focuses on your home life, your personal life, your domestic life, your past, your family, the people who feel like family, and your actual home. All these parts of your life are up for renewal now at this new moon. If you haven't been getting on well at home or with your family, this is an ideal time to sort things out. At home, if you want to move, sell or buy or just change housemates, it's all extra possible. For some, there's a revelation connected to your past. Okay, that's interesting. So this is about your home, your environment, Capricorn. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Going to look at what you need to let go of or what you need less of. Okay. What you need to embrace more of. Ooh, okay. And what else does Spirit want you to know? I'm kind of feeling that one. Okay. So what do you need to let go of? 6 of Wands. Okay. Generally a card of victory. But I'm feeling this is more about, look at all these people cheering this person. Okay. I think what you need to let go of is looking for validation from other people. Okay. Trust in yourself that you've got all the resources, you've got all the potential, you've got everything you need right inside you. Okay, you don't need other people to tell you you're good at something. Just this is about letting go of expecting that validation from others. Okay. What do you need more of? The Tower. Okay. What do you need to embrace? You need to embrace the Tower moment. Okay. If something comes undone, or okay, if the universe has kicked your backside and something's gone unexpectedly fallen apart for you, okay, could be a relationship, it could be a job, anything. It could be that you've had your landlord wants to sell the house, you've got to move, anything. But if anything's gone awry or broken for you, not working properly, okay, embrace this as an opportunity to start again, get right back to basics. Okay, look, this guy's naked, he's got nothing, but he's still alive. He's going to land on his feet. Okay, so just embrace that. You know, sometimes the tower shows up when you're not moving forward and the universe is kicking your backside to tell you to, you know, do something positive, take some action. Okay, it's time. Okay, so embrace that tower energy. Okay, and then what else does Spirit want you to know? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is about sometimes a card of apprenticeship, studying. Didn't that come up in and perhaps not someone else's? Yeah, okay. Learning the ropes, okay, but I kind of think this is, you know, this card in this position is telling you you have got everything you need, okay? So if the universe has kicked your backside lately, okay, remember you have got skills, okay? You've got skills, you've got talent, you know what you're doing, okay? Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself more, Capricorn. You've got this, you can do it, okay? And there's no better time now. If you want to make change, start again, get back to basics, get back to your roots. No better time to do it than now. So that's what I've got for you, and I hope this helps. Okay, next up we have Taurus. And I'm going to be reading from the Moonology Diary for you, Taurus. Just bear with me a second while I get rid of these cards. Okay, so Taurus, Moonology Diary, and the moon's in your 12th house, a new moon's in your 12th house, which means you're in a slightly strange cycle. Can you feel it? This month, the new moon is taking place in the part of your chart where you keep all matters hidden and spiritual. This can be a time when you just want to withdraw from the world. But if you're into growing and evolving as you walk the spiritual path, this can be a time when you step away from the madness to meditate and contemplate, knowing that the universe will deliver the messages you need to hear. That's interesting. Okay. And now I'm going to read the cards for you. I'm using them Gilded Tarot. Okay. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Taurus. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to embrace more of? And what else does Spirit want you to know right now? Right, what do you need to let go of? Oh, King of Swords, he's coming up a lot. I think this is being, you need to let go of being overcritical. Okay. Sometimes we can say, and swords for me, they're about communication. So be careful how you communicate with people. And yeah, try not to be too critical. You know, people think differently to you. It doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means they've got a different perspective, and you can perhaps learn from that. So I would say let go of being too critical of other people's just too critical of other people's ideas or thoughts, or just generally avoid being overcritical. Let go of that. What do you need to embrace more of? 5 of Swords. This is a feeling, 5 of Swords is about, it can be about feeling defeated, okay? But I think you need to, because it's in what do you need to embrace, I think this is a feeling of, picking up the pieces and getting on with it. You might have felt defeated, but you need to stand up and, fight, and you might have to fight another battle, I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah, I think you just got to, embrace that, pick up the pieces, be glad that you're not standing there with nothing. You've still got 5 swords there. You know, you can fight another day. Okay, so that's the energy you need to embrace. You know, pick yourself up and start over again. And there is powerful change. It is time to take action. So what else does Spirit want you to know? Okay, 8 of Cups. Walking away. Okay. This is walking away from one battle. You know, picking up the spoil. It's like I'm feeling the spoils of war. You know, that you haven't lost everything. Okay, you can still walk away, and there is defeat here for some people, but you know, you're walking away with your head held high. You haven't lost everything. Okay, and again, walking away. So if there's a kind of conflict here in your life, okay, because there's quite a lot of swords, and particularly conflict in communication, you know, getting your lines crossed and wires crossed and everything, just try and avoid being overcritical, okay? Turn your back on it, okay? Don't get involved in any drama, okay? And walk away with your head held high, okay? That's what I've got for you, Taurus. I hope this helps. And then next up we have Virgo. So Virgo, I'm going to first of all have a look at where the new moon is in your, which house the new moon is in, from the Moonology Diary. And Virgo. It's in your 8th house, okay. So this new moon is firing up the part of your chart that deals with sex and finances. Okay. Sometimes separately and sometimes at the same time. When it comes to sex, if your love life is full, do whatever it takes to rev things up. If you've been inhibited, try something new. Go as far as you feel comfortable. Money-wise, it's all about where your money is involved with someone else. So you have a chance for a restart regarding your pay or salary. Plus, it's a very good time to set up a debt repayment plan. Okay, so let's pull some cards for you. I'm using the Gilded Tarot. And I'm going to look at what you need to leave behind, or what you need to let go of. Okay, what do you need to embrace? Okay, that one fell out. I'll take that. And what else does Spirit want you to know? Queen of Cups. Okay, this is what you need to let go of. Queen of Cups is very maternal, loving, caring. She's a real mother figure, okay? Perhaps you need to let go of trying, you know, in your personal relationships, maybe for some of you, it might feel that you might be almost smothering somebody. You know, you want to mother them, you want to nurture them, you want everything to be perfect, but because this is what you need less of, you need to let go of that need to, you know, sort out everybody else's problems. Okay, so let go of that if you can. What do you need more of, or what do you need to embrace? Yeah, putting down your burdens. Okay, so stop trying to do too much for too many people. Okay, not going to work out for you. You know, you can't be all things to all people. You're going to wear yourself out. Look how, you know, he's exhausted. Okay, he's exhausted. So let go of that. Let go of wanting to fix everything for everybody else. Okay, start thinking about yourself and put down some of those flippin' wands. Okay, and what else have we got in the middle? Okay, you need to embrace this fiery, feisty party. Just, she's lovely. She's sassy, and you know, she's she knows what she wants, you know. She's a, you know, and this is what Aries energy is all about, is, you know, fiery, creative, fun-loving. Yeah, so you need to embrace more of that. Stop, you know, put your worries down. Stop trying to fix everything for everybody and have some fun, okay? So that's what I've got for you, Virgo. I hope this helps. Please give me a like, a share, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I love to get your comments. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.